beautiful souls, it's Laurie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the second part of the two-part mini-series on self-help books, and this part is on and in the first video I kind of explained why self-help books don't work, what are the three main reasons why you don't get the benefits that you should from them, and kind of what people don't tell you about them, it seems. And in this video I will share with you 10 questions to help you reflect on your reads to really get the most out of your reading of a certain book. And I keep showing this one because that's the one I have next to me. Yes. So as I was saying at the end of the second video, which is linked down below if you want to check it out, if you truly want to benefit from the insights that a book has to offer, you need to do the work. You have to actually implement the things that the book teaches into your life. So if the book has interactive questions at the end of the chapter, or like end of the chapter exercises, do them. Take the time to do them and answer all the questions and prompts that the book offers. And at the end, when you're finished reading the book, or even if you wanted to do chapter by chapter, that also works. Take the time to reflect on the things you've learned, the things you want to implement, and the things that really stood out to you during your reading. So here are 10 simple questions for you to use, 10 prompts to use to reflect when you're done a chapter or an entire book, to really get the most out of the book and really be able to synthesize the information that you could implement into your life. Number one is pretty simple. It's how did you like the book? So how much did you like the book? Just rate it. 1 to 5 stars, or however your rating system works. Number two, also pretty simple. Can you summarize the book? How would you summarize it? Just write a few sentences that really sum up what the book is about. Number three, what was your favorite part of the book? So just share whichever chapter or idea really stood out to you. Number four, what are the main things I learned in this book? And just list the things that you learned, so everything you can remember, or if you want to flip back through and like really look at the notes that you took, if you took notes and you're a nerd like me. Number five could be slightly different, or could really honestly be the almost same thing, but what stood out to you in the book? Like, did you so the last one was more about like, did you learn anything new, and this one is really about critical thinking. So what stood out to you in terms of like what ideas really speak to you? Number six is kind of related to the last question, and it says, how do they relate to my life and my current needs? So we're talking about the things that stood out to you. How do they relate to you and your life and your needs? Number seven is, what part of the books did I disagree with? And that's something that's important to consider too. Like, if there are things that kind of blocked you, that kind of made you that you completely disagree with, take the time to write them down. And number eight is why. So you can write down why you disagree with them as well. Number nine, what ideas in this book would I like to implement in my own life? So this is getting it a little bit more concrete. Now that you've like listed up the things you agree with and don't agree with, the things that stood out to you, the things that you learned, now you get to choose what you will actually take the time to implement into your life. And finally, number 10, how will I implement them into my life? So how are you going to do that? So that's the time and probably the most consuming question of them all, because you're going to have to divide a plan to make sure that you get the things done that you set out to do when you read the book. So yeah, those are the 10 questions that I wanted to share with you all today. Honestly, you don't have to like answer them all to get the benefits. Sometimes some of them you can skip or you can ignore. It's totally okay. You can make up your own questions too. Like, it's not like I have all the questions and all the answers. So those are just a few guidelines to help you out if you don't really know where to start and you want to get more out of the books that you read. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it. Like, have you ever considered those things? How does it work for you? What do you do so that the books that you read, self-help books and self-development books, work better for you? How do you implement the ideas into your life? What are some ideas that you have implemented based on books that you read, and what are your favorite books that you would recommend other people to read? I know that's a lot of questions, but answer whichever one you want once again in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I love you guys very much, and I will see you all with another video very soon. Bye!